Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into another edition of SG1 Live. Today we're live from Katy International Sports Complex in Katy. I guess that would make sense. I'm Alex Parra. Thank you for being with us. A glorious day today. It's always an honor and a pleasure to have all of you, any of you, follow us on our SG1 social media. Before we get started, beside me, the lovely and talented Ms. Norma Morales. Norma, happy, what is this, Saturday? Happy Saturday.
Every Saturday's happy, right? I'm a
No, not every Saturday is happy. This is a happy one, though.
Yeah, no, it's a great Saturday. You know, you just talked about weather. This is like one of the best days I feel has come to us. It's a little bit windy, but it's not cold. It's not hot. It's just perfect.
It is perfect. Norma, by the way, in Houston this weekend, I don't know if you've probably gone because are you a Swiftie? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, you know.
Are you aware of that phenomenon?
Yeah, you know, at first I wasn't a Swiftie, but then I kind of started seeing some of her videos.
We're talking about Taylor Swift. I didn't know these things.
From her concert, like on TikTok, people had it live, and I was like, man, you know what? I should have gone to her concert. It just seemed like more of a show. Norma? Well, yeah, I mean, now at this point, you can't even get tickets.
Look, I guess I grew up with the Beatles, Norma, so that was a big thing. Back in the day,
Beatles?
That's a joke. Yeah, exactly. Back in the 60s, Norma, I wasn't even born technically. But I had no idea that this artist, Taylor Swift, could sell out NRG Stadium 3 nights in a row.
That's crazy, huh?
Well, you know, good
kudos,
for her.
Yeah, kudos to her.
Good for her business. Good for the people that enjoy it. Forgive me, I'm not a big fan. My daughter, Caps, by the way, huge fan.
Yeah.
She's seen Taylor now in Las Vegas, Arlington, and now in Houston. So there you go.
A big time fan.
Big time fan. Apparently, it's costing me a lot of money. So
there goes your wages.
Figure that out. So I bet you today some people are in line waiting for the series of concerts. The first one was last night, I believe. So there you go. But Norma, today let's talk about soccer. Let's talk about our rising stars. And Ms. Producer, if you could take a look at what's going on here at Katy International Sports Complex. We've got a great crowd for our Rising Stars program. And let's walk over this way a little bit, Norma, because these are the boys and girls. This is the entry program to SG1 Soccer Club. Beginners who are having a structure when it comes to playing. And really, it isn't about the score, Norma. It's about the development and growth and undercoaching, exposing players to the basics, to the foundation that hopefully will stay with them for a long time.
Yeah, definitely, Alex. It's more developmental. So they're learning really just the basics of soccer. And the thing is also enjoying it, enjoying the sport.
Well, we certainly hope they're enjoying it. Some parents maybe are forcing their kids to be here. I certainly hope not.
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they're truly enjoying it.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons we're here. And as you can tell, we have boys and girls. Norma, what is the age group where kids can begin our Rising Stars program? I think it's 4 and 5 year olds,
right,
correct?
4 or 5. So 20, believe this up. Now the thing is with the Rising Stars program, it'll start from 2018. Up to, I believe, 2017. You put me on the spot here, but in regards to that. But anyways, yeah, so it starts at the early age, about 4 or 5 years old. So that's the starting of the program.
It is, absolutely. Yeah. So I also wanted to maybe zoom in, if we could, Ms. Producer, on some of our coaches. And this is the kind of work that Coach Maria, for instance, does with the little ones. We also have Coach Shaley right here. So you can see that they're really involved, and that's a big piece of it. So, Ms. Producer, walk with me, Producer. We're just going to get into Ms. Producer and take some liberties in doing this so you can get a better idea. So Norma, get in here with me, but this is exactly, Norma, what we've talked about as far as the development. And when you see the kids on the field, Norma, Shaley and Coach Alex are directly involved with what's happening.
Right.
They're monitoring. And again, the final score is the least of the problems. Do they start thinking about how to play out of the back, for instance?
Right.
When I grew up, Norma, it was, hey, let's head in one direction. You can go in multiple directions. You can go backwards. And also it's about collectively as a unit learning to play the game.
Right, it's about creating that team environment. And like what you said, Alex, it's about dropping the ball, passing the ball, you know, going wide, crossing it, etc. And I remember also, Alex, when I played, it was more like kick the ball,
you
long
remember
ball.
that long ago?
It was long ball. You know what I mean?
Of
It's
course.
like get the ball up to closest as you can on the other side. Hopefully someone will be there to at least kick it in and score.
And look, and as you can see here at Katy International, we're playing, Norma, on small fields. You
Right.
talk about old school. Back
Oh,
in
yeah.
the day, when I grew up, at this age, we were playing on 11 versus 11 fields. That's one of the many things that's changed as far as the federation, realizing how can you put a 5, 6, 7-year-old child in an 11v11 field? This is a great environment. Also, Norma, because of touches.
Right.
They're going to get touches.
A lot more touches.
And that's the most important thing. Being involved, talking, etc. And by the way, in front of us now is Coach Mike. And Coach Mike Carroll, who is one of the leaders when it comes to the development of this age. He's an important factor of what we're doing here and how we're developing the players at this age. So let's jump in here and let's take advantage of the talk. Let's go over here, if you don't mind, Miss Producer, and let's listen in, if we can, a little bit to what Coach Shaley is saying to the kids.
Now, true fact in regards to Coach Shaley, Alex, if not many may not know, but she's been with our program for many, many years. She started with us, and now she is now one of our prime
Miss
coaches.
Producer, get in there. They're not going to mind. And we'll talk a little bit over it. But you talk about Coach Shaley.
Yeah.
Norma, she played here at SG1.
Right.
She's gone on to be a national champion
Yep.
at the collegiate level. She's a graduate, college graduate, and now she's come back. And this is exactly when we talk about SG1, the SG1 family. And it's a little windy out here. You may be hearing some of that wind in our audio. But look at the engagement, look at the talking and,
Right.
and the structure. And it isn't just, hey, let's go out and win.
Right.
It's about the positioning, the movement. What can we learn? Norma, it's not only about the physical, it's about the thinking and the mental as well.
It's mental. Mental is a big part of soccer, and this is the exact program where they start learning, that part of it. And again, Alex, what you just said earlier in regards to, back then we were playing 11v11.
We were.
Now I understand why I was so tired. You know what I mean?
Especially with your little
my
patitas.
my
I get
little
it.
legs.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like running an 11v11 field, but I wish I had these smaller fields now.
Yeah.
But
So that Miss Producer, if you can come back to us, and this is exactly one of the things, Norma, that having a partnership
Right.
with Katy International allows us to do.
Right.
The small-sided fields, the contained space to get more touches and
Right.
to work on those skill factors. So that's one of the reasons we're here today at Katy International. Norma, also, this is one of the locations where we'll be having tryouts very soon.
Yes.
And tryouts is a process of not putting anyone on the spot, but having an idea of families getting to know SG1 and us getting to know players and see if there's a right fit. So I know
Right.
the word tryout is out there, Norma. It really is an evaluation of new talent that potentially could join SG1. But there's so many clubs out there, so many options. If any of you, ladies and gentlemen, are interested in what we are doing as far as tryouts, Norma, let's start with the basics. Where can they get information?
Yeah, so information in regards to our tryouts will be on our website. Of course, that's going to be the main source. It's on our website, and of course, we've been posting it on social
We
media,
have
which
it.
is like our Instagram,
Do we have
Facebook,
TikTok now?
Twitter, TikTok, yes.
okay.
So make sure you go on our website and visit us, get that information, look up your birth year, for your child, and make sure that you're coming on the exact date and time, because we want to make sure everybody gets here on the
And
on the
look-
right schedule.
And look, Norma, one of the realities of this soccer business, Norma, is that every club gets out there and they have tryouts almost simultaneously.
At the same time, yeah.
And it can confuse a lot of families. So we don't want you confused. We want you to know that, by the way, it's a process of evaluations. There's no magic date. We do want people to come out at a certain time so that with that age group, they can see the levels we have.
Right.
We have multiple levels of different age groups. But it shouldn't be stressful. There's a
No.
lot of families, and by the way, let's get a shot if you can, Miss
Yeah.
Producer, of the families today. I think it's such a great turnout today. By the way, a beautiful day. But we don't want to add stress to our already busy lives, Norma. We want SG1 to be a positive experience for everyone involved, including moms and dads.
Yeah, exactly. And then we do also have our directors, our boys director, girls director for academy, of course our boys and girls director for competitive. So anybody has questions or anything, they can reach out to any of the directors, or they can reach out to myself or one of our admins, of course, and we'll be more than happy to answer
Norma's
those
going to give
questions.
us her personal phone number right now. So no?
It's
No?
out there, so I'm sure you'll be able to find it. So yeah, no, for sure. I mean, this is our busiest time, but we also want to make sure that every family has information that they need so that they can come out and visit us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So there you go about dates for tryouts, what's coming up. Norma, a big part of who we are at SG1 also is our charitable side.
Right.
And I wanted to talk a little bit about an incentive. an initiative rather that we've done for several years now, and we're continuing this April 30th. So it's just right around the corner, Norma. It has to do with the Snowdrop Foundation.
Right. Snowdrop is actually one of our biggest organizations that we try to support, of course, as much as we can. But they basically do research and they do scholarship for those for pediatric cancer. So we'll be putting this clinic together April 30th, actually here at KD International. So we invite everybody to come out, support a great cause. It's a clinic. It's, you know, of course, you get a T-shirt. So, and all that information is on our website.
Also
so,
social media?
Social media. Yes, everywhere.
And a big shout out, Norma, to Mr. Glenn Davis, who we've
Right.
known for years. He has been behind Snowdrop. He's been behind fighting cancer for years, even before we got involved.
Right.
So, Glenn, thank you for all you do for not only Houston soccer, for U.S. soccer, but certainly for Snowdrop. So we are very proud to be part of that. Norma, if someone today has questions, they can find information on our website.
Right.
And also, I imagine there's a link there to register. All the money, 100%, goes to Snowdrop Foundation. We have nothing but to pass that money on for a great cause.
Right, exactly. And then also too, if for some reason, if you can't come to the clinic, which we hope everybody can, but you can also go onto Snowdrop Foundation website and also contribute there and make a donation of whatever you'd like.
Which is what we want. So,
Right.
so thank you to Snowdrop Foundation for allowing us to be part of their family. You never know what's going to happen here, by the way, Norma. Let's get a little bit of the playing. I think that'll give you an idea of what the energy level and the beautiful. How can you present this weather on video, Norma? It's very difficult, isn't it?
No, well, I think one of the things that we're not like literally sweating. You know what I mean? On video, on once that you could tell that there's a lot of humidity, of course, here in Texas. But it's perfect, and it makes us in happier. It makes you in a happier mood.
Well, yeah. If you can come back to me, Norma, at least I'm not sweating like a pig for the moment. And it's probably pleasant for you, so you don't have to smell me.
Yeah.
Norma, we've had also, as we wrap up our segment, in the last couple of weeks, a major change to our club.
Right.
And it's been, I believe, a positive change. We want to thank Coach Adam Girdlestone, who's been with us for many, many years. Really one of the founders, if you will, of this club. Adam, for personal and professional reasons, is moving out of his DOC role, Director of Coaching. That doesn't mean he's disappearing. He will still be part of the SG1 family.
Yeah.
And we just recently named Coach Eugenio de Obeso as our new Director of Coaching. So we're proud of both of them. We're happy for them. And in a way, Norma, it starts another chapter 11 years into this SG1 soccer club.
Yeah, I know.
I can't touch you, Norma, I'll get sued.
No, it is 11 years. It doesn't seem like it. You know, it seems like...
You've aged a lot, Norma.
I have it. If you
honest.
go back into our archive of SG1 Lives, I was a lot younger and beautiful.
Taller,
thinner,
something happened.
Taller, all of the above. But yeah, you know,
How does that happen?
It's been an enjoyable ride. You know what I mean? And where I'm grateful. I think it's just been a blessing for us to be able to create such a great club, and also a place where all of our families can come and enjoy the love of soccer.
And now we start a new chapter with
Yeah.
Coach Eugenio. So we're congratulations to Coach
Yes.
Eugenio. Congratulations to Adam and we're grateful and thankful to Adam Girdlestone for all he's done for the club. So
Of course.
Norma, we're going to wrap up for now, but we want to give people an idea of what's going on out here at KD International. Thank you for those of you that follow us on our different platforms. Any information about the club, sg1soccer.com. We're in the midst of tryouts, Norma, so we'll be trying to get as much information out as possible.
Yes.
So that people are informed about our age groups, about our programs, about cost. We get a lot of questions. Well, how much does it cost? Well, what does it mean? And we have, Norma, also a very busy summer. Quickly, before we wrap up, we have Regional Cup, we have National Cup, we have ECNL, RL competitions. You're going to be traveling a lot, Norma.
Yeah, this summer's not only that, Alex, but we are also offering summer training. You know, so with our program, so really, yes, majority of our programs are 10 months, but they also have the option to do summer training. So we are going to be busy. We're going to be busy with traveling because we're so excited for our teams that are going to be going to regionals and nationals. That's going to be exciting. So more wrinkles on me for
More
this.
wrinkles. That's right. Maybe you'll get taller or shorter. I don't know
One
yet,
or
Norma.
the other.
Norma, thank you for being beside me and putting up with me. Miss Norma Morales, always a pleasure to be with her. Thank you also to our producer who's with us. Miss Producer does a great job. Shake the camera, say thank you. I guess that's a thank you. And also thank you, and let's close with this. Thank you to our families. Get a close-up of them for being out here, for being part of the SG1 family. And more than anything, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being part of our family, for watching, for tuning in. And until next time, when we get together here on SG1 Live.